As usual, I've come to share something truly extraordinary. Imagine this, a group of candles start dropping fast, hitting a new low. We are looking for that exact point of reversal, the moment where everything turns, and we can open a trade to catch the move and make some profit. Now this is something you'll remember for the rest of your trading journey. But let's be honest, trading the exact reversal point has its own dangers. Sometimes you open a trade with perfect timing, but a few annoying candles show up and ruin everything, even though your prediction was spot on. So how do we solve this problem? The answer lies in combining powerful price action concepts with some unique indicators that deliver highly precise data. In short, if you want to master trading the exact reversal point in any market, I'm going to walk you through both basic yet powerful price action techniques and advanced methods that take your accuracy to another level. And to top it all off, I'll reveal a unique trading indicator that gives pinpoint entry signals, by far one of the best I've ever used. So let's not waste any more time and get straight to the point. Let's start with the most basic method of trading reversals. Whether you draw body to body or shadow to shadow, it doesn't really matter. Drawing a trend line is one of the most effective and straightforward ways to identify potential reversals. You draw a trend line along the ongoing trend and simply wait for a breakout. Once that breakout happens, you might just be the luckiest trader in the world, because the reversal could turn into something massive. This brings us to our next step: drawing support and resistance levels. It is an old technique, but is still absolute gold. A breakout from a key support or resistance level is often a major signal of a trend reversal, and it can mark the beginning of an entirely new trend that you can capitalize on. So that's why mastering the art of drawing accurate support and resistance levels is crucial. It might look simple, but it can make a massive difference in your trading performance. Let's keep moving forward to the next step. If you head over to the Patterns section on your TradingView, you will find a variety of chart patterns, one of the most classic and reliable ways to identify not just market reversals but also trend continuations. There are plenty of chart patterns out there, and one of the most popular ones is the double bottom. You can often spot it on lower time frames, and when the price breaks out from the neckline of this pattern, it is a powerful reversal signal, indicating a complete momentum shift to bullish. On the flip side, we have a double top, which forms at the end of an uptrend. It signals the opposite, a momentum shift from bullish to bearish. So when the price breaks the neckline of the double top, that's your cue to enter a trade with full confidence that a trend reversal is underway. Now we have arrived at the main point of today's video. The absolute monster when it comes to identifying reversals in any market. An indicator so unique and powerful that it pinpoints the exact moment the market turns. To use this incredible tool, head over to the Indicators tab on TradingView and search for Stochastic Z-Score, which is written by Algo Alpha. Once you click on it, the indicator will appear below your chart in its default form. This oscillator is one of the most precise market reversal indicators I've ever seen, with almost zero lag. Let me show you a few examples on something as important as gold on 1 hour time frame. You'll notice a small green arrow at the bottom of the oscillator. Check the candles at that point. You'll see a buy signal appearing just 2 or 3 candles away from the exact reversal. And as you can see, right from that signal, the market pushed up immediately. A little later, another green arrow appears, once again indicating a reversal, perfectly aligning with the buy signal on the chart. And just like before, it worked flawlessly, almost the exact point of reversal with minimal lag, sparking a brand new uptrend. The same logic applies to short trading signals as well. When you see a red arrow on the oscillator combined with a sell signal on the chart, well, that is your cue for an exact entry into a short position, right at the turning point. Now let's take a closer look at the different elements of this unique oscillator so you can use it wisely when taking trades. To access its settings, simply click on the gear icon next to the indicator's title. In the Inputs tab, you'll find two options, length and source. You might want to adjust these values, especially the length, depending on the asset and time frame you're trading. Generally, higher length values work best for volatile assets, as it helps the indicator deliver more precise and reliable signals. As for the Styles tab, there's really nothing to change there. Everything looks perfect just the way it is. This white midline you see floating on the indicator represents the short-term trend momentum, while the colored band shows long-term trend momentum. The relationship between these two values is what creates those precise entry signals and allows the indicator to track price movements with incredible accuracy. Now if you focus on the long-term momentum band, you'll notice when it shifts from red to green, it signals the main trend is turning bullish from that point forward, and if you look at the chart, you can clearly see what happens next. The next element to pay attention to is the arrows. A green arrow represents a long position signal. It appears when the short-term momentum line drops into the oversold zone, while the long-term momentum band is green. This combination means the market is likely setting up for another bullish rally. So we take long trades when both the conditions are met, a green arrow and a green long-term band. When these align, the signal is exceptionally reliable, often pinpointing the exact moment a new bullish move begins. The red arrow represents a short position signal. It appears when the short-term momentum line reaches the overbought zone, while at the same time, the long-term momentum band is red. This combination signals that the market is preparing for a dump, so the short signals are considered valid only when both conditions align, a red arrow and a red long-term momentum band. When that happens, the signal is highly accurate. We can take things even further and use this indicator to make much safer trades and to be absolutely confident in spotting reversals, and it is by understanding divergence. Here's how it works. In chart, the price is forming a higher low, which obviously means there is an uptrend. But if you look at the oscillator, it's actually forming a lower low. This contradiction isn't something to ignore. It is a powerful clue that a reversal is approaching. This phenomenon is known as divergence. It is one of the most reliable early warnings of an upcoming trend reversal. So right here, we've got a green arrow. That is our long signal, and it basically confirms the divergence we just talked about. We can open a trade right at the exact reversal candle and write that new bullish move from the very beginning. Here's another example. We've got a lower high forming on the chart, which normally means there is a bearish trend. But the oscillator is telling a completely different story. It's making a higher high. That's a clear case of divergence. No doubt about it. Then comes the red arrow on the chart, our sell signal, confirming the divergence just perfectly. So at that point, we can open a short trade right at the reversal candle. I'm sure by now you can see it for yourself. This is hands down one of the best indicators out there. Powerful, precise, and totally unique. But it is still not the ultimate way to find exact reversals. In my opinion, the best possible method to spot exact reversal points in any market on any time frame is none other than Fibonacci retracement. I've got no doubt about it. This tool is just built to dominate. It's not just about reversals, it's about everything that happens in the market. We've got Fibonacci trend lines, Fibonacci support and resistance, and much more. You can check out my full video on this topic over on my channel. I'm literally the only one who figured out how to predict exactly when a correction ends. That is no mystery anymore. In that video, I reveal a unique Fibonacci technique that can pinpoint the exact reversal point in both corrections and major trends, something no other indicator or price action method can pull off. So I'll leave a link in the description below. Make sure you watch it. And as always, if you got any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments. I've got answers for almost everything. Until next episode, take care and trade smart.